Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and what a day this has been. There's so much crap happening, it's not even funny. As you can see here, I was at the gun range, but I'm going to cover a couple things here quick. Yesterday, they just crucified Ian McGuire here in town, who helps with COPWATCH, and he was investigating Chief Tom Lewis on the corruption at the Punta Gorda City Council, at the city government building, where they trespassed him for life. They're now going to put in $130,000 worth of security just because he was there with the camera asking about corruption from the police chief Tom Lewis. That's mind-blowing. They literally outed him. I mean, they showed his picture, said he had a record. Just wow. And then today we just found out, we hope it goes through, the newspaper here is going to meet with two different people that were at the jail and saw two different jail deaths that happened there. Since Charlotte County Sheriff has been in power, there 5 different people has died in his jail and no outside investigation, nobody fired. It's insane. And people are finally coming forward with the truth, how corrupt it is there. And the newspaper wants to do an article on it, going to meet with both of them, and Wink News might be there to record it live. So this hope to God, say a prayer, could be the end of Charlotte County Sheriff corrupt as hell, Bill PRUMMELL. But getting back to this video, we are going to see, I got audio mute on both of it, but you can watch while I comment on it. It was insane. First of all, I ended up here, and I was doing a sunshine law request to find out what they were doing with the IDs. They were taking IDs. If you went down to the gun range to shoot at the long gun range, you literally had to sign in, and they would give an ID and they would put it in this room. And some of you saw that video. And so I was there to do a sunshine law request and find out what they were doing with the IDs inside this room. And unbelievable. This time around, they're saying that we never took your IDs, we never put it in this room, and that's a lie. I'll attach that video to this. So they denied that they ever did it. This is the head Nazi right here, who has been doing all this stuff for over a year, illegally getting your name, your number, your address, your ID. It was insane. Then we've been reporting on it for over a year. The fat guy that we just saw here to the right, last time I was there, they put the IDs in there. He slammed the door shut on me, and the head Nazi here himself said, nope, we never did it. So that was insane. So since I was there asking questions today, look who pulled me over while I was walking back to my bike. Mr. FWC himself. I didn't have the camera running at the beginning when he first pulled me over for walking. This is walking, people. Okay, but because I was asking questions about this, they called this guy on me here. If you're in the park, even for walking, you gotta have a $3 permit. I have a yearly permit, and so, you know, I was like, yeah, I got it. So this is a funny thing. He asked me, he said, did you pay the $3? I said, I have a yearly permit. I don't got it on me, but it's in my car at the house, and I wrote it on the other ticket that you split apart and put in the box. I wrote on the ticket that we have a yearly pass. So I go run it. You look it up. I have it. So this FWC guy, who I do know and I don't know, this is the same guy that trespassed Ian McGuire for life, just because he was investigating their corrupt stuff here. And he went into his truck and ran my name. I never, and you'll see in the video, I never mentioned my name. Never. This is a fat guy there, by the way, too, that was doing that with IDs. So, anyways, what a day. This guy, just because you ask questions here, they send out FWC trying to get you on other stuff as I was leaving. Unbelievable. So a lot of stuff happening. I just wanted to make this quick intro, and now I'm going to put the video together, and you'll see yourself. What a frickin' day. Oh my God. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and we are here to find out if they are still illegally collecting information of shooters, which the sign is here. They are. And what they're doing with the IDs. They're taking IDs and putting them in a locked room and saying they're not doing anything with them, but we're dealing with government, so you know that's a lie. So we're coming here to see if the sign is still up. that you still got to sign in. And there again, this is just for the long guns, which is, you know, that's what many different communist places did, is take the long guns. So yes, they are still doing that, and that's illegal. Hey, I'd like to know, under sunshine law, what are you doing with the IDs when they're in the room?
Yeah, 10.
I didn't hear you.
Under sunshine law, I'd like to know, what are you doing with the IDs once they're in the room there? Are they just sitting there, or you're scanning them?
IDs? We don't have, we don't, we
You're
just
not-
look at their IDs.
Okay, you're just looking at, oh, it's Otto, the actual manager. So what are you doing with the IDs once they're in there?
Once they're in where?
Once they're in there.
We don't put them in there.
Okay, where are you putting them?
We don't put them anywhere. You know that.
Are you taking IDs
This is
anymore?
not your first time here.
That's correct.
Okay, we don't take ID cards.
Okay.
When you look at ID cards,
You were taking the ID cards before.
Take them where? I don't understand.
You were putting the ID cards in there. Last time I was here, and I was asking about that, he ran in the office and closed the door.
No, I think you're confused. When we first started to do the certification for that 100, 200.
Well, they're all on YouTube. I can back it up, man.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I know. So anyways, so where's your documentation? You never got back to me with documentation that gives you the right to have the IDs there, collect the information.
Tallahassee sent you a response.
I never got it.
They sent you multiple responses. You emailed them, right?
Correct.
And you asked for information.
Right.
They sent you a response.
Correct. I never got it.
Okay.
Never
I'll ask
got
them to re-email it to you.
All right. That's fair. So no, you're not taking any more IDs in there anymore.
We don't take IDs.
Driver's license or anything. They were, last time we were here, they were putting them in there, and he slammed the door on me.
He didn't slam the door on you. I saw the video.
He slammed the door on me.
Evidently, you have a different video than I saw.
Oh, okay. All right. Correct. Apparently we do.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Are you taking the IDs anymore?
I
Yes
just
or no?
explained to you we're not taking any ID cards.
So when they come
Is
here
there
to
anything
shoot,
else I can do for you?
when they come here to shoot, now we're just signing in?
When you come to this range, you
Yes.
will sign in each and every time you shoot.
Okay, we're not giving ID card here anymore that you're taking in the
I
office.
just explained to you we don't take ID cards.
All
Is
right.
there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, quit taking information. That's a third-degree felony.
You're free to go look at our range.
It's a third-degree
No
felony.
felony.
Yes, it is.
Have a good day.
You too.
Did you get it today?
Yes.
Okay. How much money did you put in there?
I have an unlimited pass.
What do you mean?
I have an unlimited pass from Walmart all year.
You got a management area permit?
Yes.
Where's that?
I don't have it on me. It's in the other car.
All right. You're going to have to carry that with you.
All right. Well, you can look it up. I got it.
You do have it? I can look it up. 335 a month. You check it all out for management area permit?
So is there a reason for the stop?
You stop everybody all the time.
Oh. I was just walking.
No problem. A lot of people walk.
I know. I know.
carry that. You need to carry that with you when you come on the area. Okay, management permit.
All right, so there's no reason you just stop anybody and everybody?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I thought it was really odd that you show up after I go down there.
Yeah, but, and I didn't recognize the bike either. All right, well, have a good day.
Yeah. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and we're here at the CISO B-Web shooting range to see if they're still making shooters sign in illegally. There's a statute against it. It's a federal offense because it's basically collecting data on who owns the guns, and apparently they are. All shooters must sign in. So we're going to see if we can do a sunshine law request to look at the sign-in sheet to contact the people to let them know that what the government just did is illegal. Well, Charlotte County COPWATCH, what we heard is true. They are now making you qualify and give some type of information before you can even shoot here. Like we have stated, that's a Florida statute saying that is a third-degree felony. So they're big time abusing it right now. So we'll find out more. So what are they doing now? You have to qualify before you can shoot at the long range?
Yes.
Just the long range, or? All right. And then what do you have to do for qualification on that?
Very simple. You got to shoot one target at 100 yards over here.
Right.
Witnessed by an officer, and get 3 shots out of 5 within a 6-inch circle.
Right. And then what do you have to sign your name, give your license or anything?
Oh, you sign your name.
Right. Somebody said that you had to leave your license here.
Just when they're shooting.
Right.
So that you get the people to come back.
They come back for what? What do you mean?
Well, eventually they're going to get a pass, and you need to get the pass back. So if you hold their license,
right,
they bring the pass back, you get your license back.
Is there a paper they sign for that too, or
no? Nothing different. If they have a number that they're qualified,
right,
they're in. Your number 49 or whatever,
right,
you can then shoot down there.
All right. So they have to sign their name to get the number.
Well, you sign in when you come to shoot.
Right. I know.
That's all.
Right. All right. So can I examine the papers then?
There's the papers. How you doing? What's your 100, 200 range? What's the qualification? You need to qualify with one of our officers at 100. Like 3 out of 5 into a 6-inch circle at 100 yards, which isn't too hard to do. But it'll keep from having people who are trying to sight in rifles and shooting over the berm. Sort of. Yeah, it's 140. That range over here, that's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Can I examine all the licenses you have? Do you have any other sheets here that are?
You got them all right there, sir.
There's a sheet right here.
That's a part of a sheet. Yes.
Right.
That's a part of a sheet.
Right. So under sunshine law, can I get this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
That's a part of a sheet. Hey, Buzz, are you done with it?
Yes. So when the license is here, are you taking a copy of your license or entering it into the database?
No, nothing like that whatsoever.
Right.
It's just so they bring the pass back.
And then later you're gonna give them a number or something. You're saying?
I don't know what's going to happen later.
Right. All right. That's why we're here. We heard you guys are doing it, and
yeah, I know.
And it's illegal. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Thanks for breaking the law. Appreciate it. Is this the line for getting supposedly legal to shoot a gun?
Do what?
Somebody said that you got to qualify first before you can do the long.
Yeah, we got to qualify. Yeah.
All right, so that's what we have to do here.
No, this is for the range period.
Right. So everybody on the range now?
No.
All right, just for the long range.
Yeah.
If you want to go use long range, you have to be able to show that you can hit a target. That's all it is.
All right. What do you know why they started that? Or?
Because people were shooting at the bar.
Oh, well, they do at the police range in PUNTA GORDA too, and they're cops. Can we bring them here so they can learn how to shoot?
Yeah.
So were you guys aware of this before you came here today too? I know, this is something totally new.
Yeah, it sucks.
Did you know that there is a statute on the books that it's a third-degree felony for them to collect any names doing this?
I don't know that.
That's totally real. Can I give you my card? I have a card. We're fighting the corruption here. They're not supposed to do it. It's data mining. Is that right?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, yeah, we have 49 million views on YouTube, 44,000 subscribers, 2.5 million views a month.
We got one.
All right.
I have one in my car.
He's with you then?
Oh, like I
Can I give you my card?
No, I don't.
All right.
They're not happy about my free speech. They're not happy about my free speech.
Your receipt?
My free speech. They're not happy.
Free speech.
They're not happy about it.
Oh, you can have free speech.
I don't know. He don't seem to think so. He calls the cops on me every time that I come out here.
Oh, you come out here often?
Yeah, and this is the guy that wants you to tell him that you own guns.
Oh, well, I see. Yeah.
Now, do you see my issue here?
Well, if you were in any other state, why, you would have to have.
Well, I don't want to be like another state. I want to be free.
Our last outpost.
Well, that's why I'm protesting here. I don't want it to be like Massachusetts or California or New York.
Yeah.
See, look, this is supposed to be a public gun range, sir. This isn't private. You can't ask people to show their license and all that stuff.
Well, it's public, but that's why you show it, because this is public. And I agree with the waiver of liability, because if somebody shoots you or an accident happens, you know what happens in the courts. They sue everybody. So the state.
Making a paper.
Pardon?
But they're also creating a paper that lets people know that you're a gun owner. You understand?
Don't you have a concealed carry permit?
What I have doesn't matter.
That's a record.
What I have doesn't matter. I mean, you can come do a public information request, and you can get all those forms with people's driver's license numbers and all that on there. You can't do that with a concealed weapon license. That's a public record over there, sir. It's on file inside of that little house in there.
Oh yeah, well, that don't bother me. They got records.
I don't know. I'm not
So
for
you got
that.
a social security card?
That doesn't classify me as being a gun owner.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, and this is a public place. You shouldn't have to come and show your papers to come to a public place. Next time that you go to the park, you won't have to show your papers and sign a waiver. Think about that for a while.
How's it going, man?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Close the door.
Welcome to East Germany. People's Republic of America. Show them your papers. Show them your papers. It's good. It's a public area. I don't want to identify myself, sir.
We're not here to give you a hard time.
I'm just trying to exercise some free speech, sir.
And we're okay.
Is that okay? I mean,
No,
you seem to have a lot of cops out here for that.
No, we're okay with that. It's just, you know, it's kind of strange having someone with a mask and stuff over. So
It's kind of strange asking people to, you know, like to identify themselves in a public place too.
and I'm not going to disagree. I mean,
You know.
like I said, we're just here to check it out. So.
You know, I don't know if you understand what my sign says, but you know, you should be able to figure out what I'm doing and just leave me alone.
Yeah.
In fact, if you'd like, to arrest these guys for a felony, that'd be more than great.
Arrest them.
Yes, because they're committing a felony right now under Florida statutes.
All right, well, what we're going to be focused on right now, one thing you do need to have, we're not worried about this right here, but did you get a day use on your way?
Oh, yes, absolutely, sir. Let me get that for you.
We can check that out for you.
Oh, absolutely. See, I thought I had this little visit from you guys.
Do you live around here?
I don't answer questions. Here's that statue I was telling you that they're violating over there. So if you guys could explain why you're making like a gun on the registry, I'd be really happy to understand.
We're adjusting the day use right now.
Yeah, I got it, man. Don't worry.
All right. I was just making sure you weren't.
Oh wait, I think that's it right there. I hope you don't mind. You know, I kind of decorated it the way that I thought that you guys should be issuing them. Here you go. There you go, man.
This is your vehicle?
I don't answer questions, sir. If you want to ask me questions, you can do it in front of my lawyer, Kevin Shirley.
I just want to reiterate, we're not here to give you a hard
Oh, well, it seems like you are. I mean, you're confronting
I'm
me.
talking to you as nice as I can. I don't want to cause any issues. I mean, we're here.
It seems like you are, though. I mean, I'm out here trying just to exercise some free speech in a public place, and you're out here with how many cops now?
Why are you wearing a ski mask?
Because I don't want you guys to see me in public and then try to harass me. That's why, like you're doing right now.
This needs to be in the dash of your vehicle.
I don't have a vehicle, sir. I came here on a bike.
Okay, then you need to put it on your bike then.
It says other on here. Others.
Motor transportation.
Retain sheet in your possession. So you want me to go stick this on my bike over
I
there?
would like you to put that on your bike.
Sure, man. There you go, man.
Do you want me to give this to my supervisor, or do you want to?
I mean, that would be great, you know, because here you guys are. I mean, aren't you not like a law enforcement agency? Aren't you like the FWC? So why are you guys creating a public registry that's clearly prohibited by Florida law? It says on this back page that it's a third-degree felony. So why don't you go do your job as a peace officer and arrest these gentlemen? Instead of giving me like a hard time for coming out here and exercising free speech. Now, I read that chapter, and that's clearly illegal. And I plan on going to the state attorney after that I leave here today, just like it says in the statute, and have them do an investigation. This is nonsense. This is not a tool for law enforcement or for anything. All this does is this creates a way for people to come and confiscate people's guns and break into houses and steal their shit, because anyone that wants to come and do a public records of request, I can get all this information about these people, which I plan on doing here today to prove that point. So.
And again, I'm not here to say what's right and what's wrong.
Well, what's here is clearly wrong. Clearly wrong. Under the law of the state of Florida. So, you should be investigating them, not me.
Have you shot at any of the other ranges?
I'm not answering questions, sir. I have a right to remain silent, which I'm invoking.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Like I said, you want to ask me questions, you need to talk to my attorney, Kevin Shirley. Bank of America building, they're in Punta Gorda.
I was just curious if other ranges had this same thing.
I don't know. I'm not answering questions, sir.
Okay.
I just want to peacefully protest, that's all. Welcome to the People's Republic of Florida. There's my Patriot. How you doing?
Can I get a picture, John? Or is it Ian?
I'll answer your question, sir.
All right. I guess John or Ian is going to hang out. My boss up in Tallahassee is going to go to the attorney's office there. See if anybody fills out the form. Since it's a state form, the sheriff's office go after that. Yes. Does he get a false name and address on it? Maybe it'll be a case for the sheriff's office to get a case. But what he likes to do is he comes down here and shoot it up. Says he call people Nazis and stuff like that. So, and he doesn't like it. He can do whatever he wants to do. So next time he comes down here and does anything that's a violation of our rules, then we're at a point where we can trespass. Then he won't be able to do that.
Hey, Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done...
For life hating so much.
Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before,
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Bye.